College football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Maryland Terrapins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Guys, Maryland's head coach told me before the game, Coach mentioned they are still without their top running back here today. They are coming off a bye week, so they have been able to get some crucial reps with their backup. Their running back showed some real composure, more patience at the line of scrimmage, and just reading things a little better through these last couple of weeks of practice. We'll see if he's able to put all of that out there on the field today here in the first. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. Coming out with it, it's Griffin. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being down at the 11. So Oklahoma's offense will get first crack at it today. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. He could not miss last time out, completed better than 80% of his passes, more than 200 yards, leading his squad to a W. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Handoff from the gun. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Sells the fake. Gets it to the back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And frankly, that's a completion. It's not going to make the end of season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rush is on. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll run it. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The kick is on its way. On the return. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. So Maryland's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country, and how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make it? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. And that's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They'll need a bunch on second down. Out wide left, it's Petty. Breaks into the open. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly, on target, and you can make big plays. They made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
Now from inside the red zone. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. All right, guys, let's talk a little Merrill. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down.
That's a big missed opportunity by the defense there, guys. If he's able to make that interception, all of a sudden their offense is back on the field. But now, because he dropped it, it's still fourth down. And, of course, they're in field goal range.
No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
The short hands, it's Bickley. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. Play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Sooners. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Caught behind the line. It's long. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on third down. Left side is Connors. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Finds his man on the RPO. Hard running there. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Terrapins are marching down the field.
Blue 22, blue 22. Where did he go?
Hits the hole. It's long. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the Terrapins back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The give. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Making the adjustment. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 22. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. This time they'll throw it. Got his man on the outside. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And that short completion now sets up a big 3rd down here in the red zone for this team. They haven't scored yet. They're only trailing 7-0, and this is a big one. It's very, very hard to throw the football in this area of the field. But you get the feeling a critical 3rd down now. They need something good to happen, putting a lot of trust in their quarterback to make the right decision and make the big play.
3rd down play from the gun. The quick out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find it. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Terrapins! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. And the extra point is good. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Griffin. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Complete to start this drive. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. In the backfield, it's Bickley. Turning it on. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Flip it out to the back on the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Trying to get started. Makes a move. And there he goes. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Looking to the end zone, it's incomplete.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Maryland! Quick strike through the air for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he's coming out of the end zone. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Reporting from the Oklahoma sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly, he stopped.
That's a great play call by the offensive coordinator because that play is essentially the extension of a sweep play. You're getting your running back an extra touch to the perimeter of the field, so now he can go to work in open space.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Handoff again. Breaks the tackle. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Man, that's good plays back-to-back, getting him on the ground. And I tell you what, just good job wrapping him up, not letting him get yards after contact and make your defense really have to work harder. Great job getting downhill, making tackles, and now you're set up pretty good. 3rd and medium, probably a passing situation. Nice physicality by this defense.
The Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Complete. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
The Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Making the adjustment on the play. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No doubt, Reese. That guy is a problem. I mean, you got a receiver that's so talented out wide, hard to cover. Go to him once, go to him. Shoot, let's go to him a 3rd time.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
And the Terrapins will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Out wide right, it's Hicks. Touchdown, Terrapins! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And they tacked on the extra point.
Oklahoma, 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Griffin. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Finds his target. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. The give on the counter.
And as you start to settle into games as a play call, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like, maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. You know, find a way to get the ball to your running back in space. This offense really has to find a way to get the ground game going.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on 3rd down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. From the gun, the running back has it. Crosses the 45. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the 1st down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the SMU Mustangs. And it's the home team engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone 1st downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here are now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Now back to your game in College Park. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Sooners will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They'll open the 2nd half on the ground. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Terrapins will hustle to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. He's up to 51 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. On the RPO, got him. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
And the Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying to establish the run. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete on third down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The Terrapins will try to convert on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Out wide left, it's Hicks. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Ready, go!
Handoff to the single running back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, gonna throw it. Hit as he throws. Right side, it's Petty. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. And the Terrapins with the 1st and 10. Keeps it on the ground. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The fake wants to throw. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under pressure. What great protection, and he lets it go down the middle. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
And the Sooners peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line.
Ready, go.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Second and long here. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late.
Hey, move. Ready, go.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. As we check in with Holly.
On the Maryland sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Looking for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Back, and that ball's free behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Ball security is so important. Turnovers lose you games, and this guy has put his team in some tough spots. He fumbled last week. He's fumbled again today.
Unleashes one. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. The Terrapins have moved it inside the 20. In the red area, it's long. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. On the snap, it's long. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Maryland! And the route is on. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
It started with their offense. They put them in a bind, man. They're already trailing, needed a good possession here in this third quarter to cut into the lead. What do? They turn the football over, short side of the field. Their defense doesn't hold, and this game is getting out of hand.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. From inside the 15, here comes the return. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He's looking to pass. Snags it. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. The option, he'll keep it. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun. Oh, pressure's coming. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sees an alley. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll run it. It's long. There's a crease. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Give him 88 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. Long way to go on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He'll throw it. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Sooners decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's long.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the right. Zips it out to his man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Ready, go!
Wants to throw one first. Got his man. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Terrapins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Redshirted downs going up top. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Ready, go!
Looking to throw again. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a 1st down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
Here we go! Go, go!
Drops back on 1st down. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down.
Ready, go!
He's looking to throw. Going for the big play. He's got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got a punch. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the 4th quarter.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the 4th quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside, something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game's going to get difficult now even more down the stretch.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Ollie, what do you have?
Well, guys, we told you the defensive front would be the story of the game, and it has been. They have been relentless getting after the quarterback, in control of that line of scrimmage. Guys just ran over the sideline after that last sack and said, they can't hold us. Let's see if they continue to assert their dominance here in this game. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Terrapins lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Brought down at the 33, gets the job done. It'll be first down. They get to the line quickly.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money deal. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Got him downfield. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. The Terrapins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Run in the red zone. It's long. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Touchdown, Terrapins! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now, 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
14.
From deep, it's Griffin. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Motion from the wideout. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Cantrell. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lets it fly. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got some room to run. He's at the 30. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. He's got it and still on his feet. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead. And that's what we've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop you.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Off play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Griffin. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Red 18. Go.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Left side is Cantrell. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down.
Here we go. Ready. 22-90 mountain. 22-90 mountain.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.